Hey everybody, how's it going? Can you see me okay? Can you hear me okay? How are you this fine Wednesday? Some have dubbed it Ben's Day because of my long streams, but I hope you're, whatever you want to call it, I hope you're doing alright. We have an order of business to take care of. We're going to be streaming Tales of Vesperia, Devil May Cry 5, Bloody Palace specifically, and some Pokemon White to kind of round things out. So it's going to be a jam-packed day. But before we do that, last night we had a bet that was resolved where I have to change, the long and short of it is I have to change my PSN avatar for a year because you couldn't change your PSN name a year after Sean Layden said that thing at PSX with Greg Miller. But I got it down. We reduced the sentence down to 2 months, basically, so I have to have my PSN avatar changed for 2 months, starting today. So on June 10th, this will be resolved. To be honest with you guys, I really like the avatar that Kyle chose. As you can see, my current avatar is Dagger from Final Fantasy IX, Princess Garnet from Final Fantasy IX, one of my favorite characters in all of video games. And now we're just going to turn it to this guy, this little adorable fellow, who I really connect to. Like, if this bet was supposed to be punishment, I feel like Kyle did me a favor. Like, I really like this guy, so thank you, Kyle. Yeah, so we'll just be jamming on him for 2 months. There we go. We're going to confirm it. We have video evidence. There you go. There's me. There's Ben Moore. I'm this little dinosaur. We did it. Okay. Time to switch over to Tales of Vesperia. Is that a dinosaur or a tortoise? I guess it does look like a tortoise. I keep saying dinosaur, but I suppose you're right. It does have the face of a tortoise. What would I have changed Kyle's PSM name to? I was actually thinking of that this morning. The name I came up with was I would have him change his name to A Link to Infinity is what I would have him change his name to. That's what it would be. The tourist would be friends with Godfrey for sure. I think the tourist would be friends with everybody. That's why I like him so much. Yeah, the neck is what makes it look like a dinosaur, for sure. Not being able to see the shell is a little... It's confusing, but it's alright. Yeah, I would have had Kyle change his name to A Link to Infinity. Profound, thank you for all the resubs, everybody. Percy Valkyr, Profound Badness, Zarden, Ben Streamwell doing some Plant Care Good Vibes. You know, someday, I have not done it yet, and I don't know how to do it, but someday I'd like to have a garden. I'm serious about that. I'd really like to have a garden. I don't know when in my life, probably when I'm old, but I'd like to have a garden. I'd like to grow my own vegetables. That sounds really nice. Alright. Oh no, I plugged in the wrong Ethernet cable. My bad. That's the MC5. I have 4 consoles set up today. So there might be a little bit of touch and go, but we'll get it figured out. Okay. Tales of Vesperia. Here we are. Yes, I have seen that now you can finally change your PSN name. The day after we did the trial, you can change your PSN name. I don't know how this shit happens. You better get a koi pond. That sounds lovely too. That sounds lovely too. A koi pond seems a little bit more involved than a simple garden, but it would be nice for sure. There was a trial, yeah. If you haven't watched last night's group stream, it ended up being a great group stream. I highly recommend it. It was a lot. I mean, by great group stream, I had a blast. Some of the most fun I've had this year, I think. It was a great group stream. I had never heard of the game before. Yeah. It was kind of a perfect situation for me where I knew what it was, and I knew that it would troll people, but I didn't know the details of the game. And so It allowed me to kind of like have the right mindset for the stream, but it also allowed me to be surprised, which is great. All right, we're at Mount Temza. We're at the save point where it heals you, so we might have to fight a boss. So getting thrown into a boss fight the first thing in the stream is always a little bit rough, but we'll see how we do. Did you watch the Game Center CX episode where Arena plays Takeshi Challenge? No, I have watched several Game Center CX episodes. I really enjoy Game Center CX, but I don't think I've seen the Takeshi's Challenge one. I watched the... Did he do Mega Man or Mega Man 2, or did he do both? I definitely watched him play Mega Man. I feel like I've watched him play Ninja Gaiden. What else have I watched him play? There's some good ones. It's been a while since I've watched Game Center CX, so my memory's a little fuzzy. That's a pretty damn good show. I was just watching it on YouTube. Cramild gives it a tier 1 sub to 10 people. Thank you. That's really generous. Thanks, Cramild. We gotta get our running combo going. That anime slash. Oh, he just combines them. Yeah, he just combines the two moves. That's great. We'll probably assign that. Did Ben already do the boss? Maybe I already did the boss. I don't remember. Last time I streamed, I actually watched the end of the archive. And there was so much setup today that I did not do that. Just in case you want to, you still have old skills to learn on other weapons. That is a good thing to bring up. I think we're okay right now, but maybe we'll do that in the future. Okay, what's nice is Shining Dragon Swarm is also an art where you can go into your super powerful move, so that's great. I think Blood bringing Super Monkey Ball 2 and bringing Takeshi Challenge, like I think just kind of bringing fun, weird games that we're curious about or passionate about, it makes for really good group streams. I think we should bring more oddballs.
It's nothing personal.
I think it's worked out really well. We can time that better.
Here comes a new spell.
And things that we can... Beating Takeshi's Challenge last night was really something else. I did not think that was going to happen. But things that are short and weird like that we can actually get through in 2 hours,
You're kidding. Finish that.
I think is phenomenal. I don't think there are a ton of options like that. But, yeah, when we can think of them and find them, it would be great. Alright, we do know both the spells here. Monkey Ball and Takeshi's Challenge were the best group streams in a while. I personally thought the DMC5 stream was pretty fun too. Yeah, I think all 3 of those were good. Alright, decreases TP consumption and cast time, that's amazing. Also decreases spell's power. Okay, we're gonna have to... I wish I knew how much it decreased the spell's power, because, boy, everything else sounds great. Occasionally fully restores HP during overlimit. That's good. They never activate overlimit, though. That's really good, though. I want that on Yuri. We don't want to cook cake. We'll cook some pudding. Get our TP back. And let's take a look at the skills, shall we? It is really hot in this room, I'm noticing. We may have to change that. Hold A after casting to increase the effect. Ba-ba-ba. Avoid staggering when hit during backstep. We haven't done some hardcore menuing in a while, so I realize this is not the most exciting way to start the stream, but it'll be important. Recover HP after a battle is so good. Recovering HP after a battle is awesome, and will only get better as the dungeons get longer. Good stuff. Alright. Ooh, increase the chance of stunning an enemy with a physical hit. That's an immediate... Oh, we don't have to get it. It's on the weapon. Wait, it's on the weapon. It's on the weapon. The combo pluses are always so good. Recovers CP after 2 consecutive 3-hit combos. Also recovers after combos in multiples of 3. That's really interesting, too. Also on the weapon. Reflects a certain amount of damage from an attack. That's very good. We should learn that. Talking about going back and learning moves. It's annoying how they don't tell you how much with some of these things. There are times where it's just like, it'll make this better, it'll reduce this, but I want the numbers, man. Recovers TP every time a fatal strike hits an enemy. That's really good too. These are very expensive is the problem. Not being stunned while in overlimit, depending on the fight that you're doing, could be amazing. That's really good in boss fights. Recovers full HP upon successfully completing a finish strike combo with a certain number of hits, which I don't know how many that is. Yeah, I want Combo Plus. It's a little bit too expensive. We don't have an axe equipped for you at the moment, so we can free up some space with this. We want swords up. Yeah, I'm aware that the weapon skills are eating SP. We're just trying to see where things are... Other things that aren't weapon skills can be freed up. Oh! I was being dumb. You can unequip weapon skills. Okay. My bad. I thought for some reason that the weapon skills had to be equipped, which was dumb. How much of the game is Gev? Still a long ways to go. Yeah, we're getting to the third act, and the third act doesn't seem nearly as long as the others. So we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. But yeah, there's still a ways. Okay. Oh man, that frees us up a ton. All right, let's get Combo Plus in there. I wonder if Combo Plus is better than Over Limit Concentrate. The thing is Over Limit doesn't last that long, is the only downside to that. Whereas, like, getting another hit to a regular attack is good forever. I think we're going to go Combo Plus. Cool. And is Reflect something that we're learning? No. What was that on? It was on this axe. Okay. Have you decided what you'll play after this? Well, we're doing a full playthrough of Pokemon White, so we'll keep playing that. I think once we wrap up Tales, though, what I'm going to try to do, the plan right now, is we're going to put a fighting game in there. That might be Mortal Kombat 11, if the timing lines up. That might be Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, because I want to play a lot more of that. It'll just depend. But I'd like to get a fighting game in here after we're done with Tales, and then we'll finish Pokemon White, and we'll do something after Pokemon White. All status increases with repeated. No. We don't have repeat in the party. You don't need to backstep. Changes art can be used. Reduces the chance of receiving status effects. Really good. We don't have that learned yet. Skill already attached to the weapon, no further effect available. So does that mean we don't need to have it equipped in order for it to take into effect? Like, because we have the weapon equipped, we're still getting the effect? Takeshi's challenge was too funny. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. I had a blast, as you could probably tell. We need better skills on Estelle. I find our skills are pretty lacking. Whereas, like, a lot of Yuri's stuff is incredible. Not incredible, but better, I think, on average. No. Let's not do that. No. When HP is more than 75% of the max amount, that's really good. Because she's hanging out in the back. Yeah, just flat things like increasing physical defense or magic defense are good. We don't need you. If we have extra room, we'll throw item thrower on there. No casting time required when casting an altar immediately following the base spell. That seems really good if they actually do it. Yep. 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 All that is good. Is there anything we don't like? Man, Endure is just awesome and cheap. Yeah, this skill system is definitely very interesting. Because I feel like you could tweak it at such a point where you're pretty much unstoppable. And we're definitely not doing that, but there's a lot of room for flexibility here. Somebody mentioned it in an earlier stream, that's a lot like Final Fantasy IX, and it's almost exactly like Final Fantasy IX. Inflict more damage to the enemy after the second hit. That ain't bad. Safety is an interesting skill too. So many things. Let's do you. Man, we just don't quite have enough points to do everything that we would like. I'll just equip these just because. The skill system stresses me out because once you get the combo skills for altered based or altered arcane and all those combos and how much SP they cost, but on New Game Plus when everything is like 1 SP, none of that matters anymore. Huh. Why is everything 1 SP in New Game Plus? That's interesting. Alright. That was a lot of menuing. That was some pretty boring stuff, so hopefully we'll get to some exciting stuff here. But it's good, it's important. We're not paying enough attention to skills. It's so interesting because like the way that I stream play an RPG and the way that I actually play an RPG on my own is very different. I'm a lot more anal when I'm playing on my own. Oh no, we're not following our first rule, chat. Focus on the casters.
That hurt. It's not over yet. Oh, blade of noble life.
So we should be able to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a lot of hits. That's a lot of hits, is what I'm trying to say.
All right, here we go. Yay! All right, we did it!
The grade you acquire in the game can be spent on bonuses for New Game Plus, with one of them being 1 SP for all skills. Oh wow, yeah, that trivializes everything. But I mean, it's a cool New Game Plus bonus for sure. Hey Ben, hey chat, happy Ben's Day. Happy Ben's Day to you, Sarah Demoness. Alright, chat, I gotta be real with you. When Kyle last night during the stream, he was like, oh hey man, they're calling it Ben's Day, you should just lean into that. That's hard for me to do. Like, I'm an awkward person, and I don't take compliments well. And so, like, the thought of having a jokey name after a day like Ben's Day is weird to me, but you just gotta let it go. It's just a fun thing. You just gotta appreciate it. It's okay to lead into it. Wait. Oh, we just went up here for treasure. Alright. Cool.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, chat. One of my favorite questions to ask when I'm streaming, particularly streaming RPGs. What are you playing right now? I want to know. I want to know what people are playing.
My magic hook!
Alright, who's next?
Holy power, come to me!
Shining Dragon Force!
Alright, I'm feeling very confident right now in our arts and our skills and our setup. We'll see if that confidence is tested. Our defense is not great for our characters. I'm worried if that's going to be a problem. Tales of Vesperia and The Witness. Those are interesting, Render. How are you liking both? So, story about The Witness. I played that. I was actually playing that with my girlfriend for a while, and we were both really into it. It was very frustrating for us. We definitely had nights where we were just stuck. But we played a good bit of it. We didn't end up finishing it. I don't remember why we didn't finish it. And I was always disappointed in that because we were having such a good time. But basically, what I'm saying is, I'd like to go back to it someday. I don't remember much of it, so I think a lot of the puzzles would be fresh still. HCC, alright. Okay, I have this problem. Oh, okay, so this was for you. Yes, we got a feather coat, and you must already have it equipped. Interesting. Playing West of Loathing. Nice. I have not played West of Loathing. Baba Is You continues to break my brain. So, Baba Is You, I had a puzzle that I was on. Like, I will pop open Baba Is You, and it'll be like such a hit and miss experience, right? Because I think I see the boss in there. We're gonna go save again. I popped it open. The last time I played it, I popped it open, and I think I like finished one or two levels really quickly, and I was like feeling great. And then I got to one, and I just had no idea, and I just sat there staring at it. And then it came to me, and I was like, "This is it. This has to be the only way that you can solve it, because my options are severely limited here." And keep in mind, this is not like super deep into the game, still early on in the game. And I was like, "Okay, this is it. This has to be it." Tried it out. No, not even close. And it broke me. I was like, "There's nothing else to do here. What could the answer possibly be?" Yeah. That game is very cool and clever, but also evil.
What's happening?
Baul is trying to evolve as an Interlakeia.
I do not want to keep interrupting this dialogue, but I just want to say it. It might actually be really fun to play Baba Is You with the allies. We would have to turn off chat because I really wouldn't want chat to spoil anything. But just like us collectively trying to get through that game, and like, I know Kyle would get really mad, and it'd be very funny. Oh, that's a good idea. I might hold on to that one. Yeah. I might hold on to that one. Wait, is there something wrong with the stream? Did we freeze up? Would watch. Alright, let's talk to Baul.
It looks like he's suffering.
Baul, come on!
You can do it!
No!
I want to heal your wounds, but there's nothing I can do. My power is poison to you, isn't it?
Healing wounds isn't your power, Estelle.
What do you mean? Don't you remember Bellius's words?
Power corrupts. But you are different. Never lose that kindness. The compassion you so readily show to others.
My compassion for others.
Your thoughts are reaching Baul. I'm sure of it.
All we can do now is hope for the best. Well now.
Amazing!
I knew you could do it.
Your partner seems like he's gonna be just fine.
Yes. Thank you all for helping to protect him. This is something I couldn't have done alone.
You're one of us! Of course we'd help!
That's right.
Didn't I tell you?
Wow.
You got through to him.
That's pretty awesome. This giant sky creature.
You make it through to Pharaoh as well. Will you be going to meet him?
That's up to Estelle to decide.
I'll go. It's been the purpose of my journey after all.
Are you sure? What if you end up getting killed?
Even still, I've got to stand firm on this.
It won't be too long before the hunting blades send reinforcements. How about a change in scenery before they show up and spoil the party?
There's only one path down from here, though. We're bound to run into them.
The skies are wide open above us.
Are we getting a giant mount?
Have you lost your mind?
Get on. We'll fly as far as the Fiertia. We can finish talking once we arrive.
Oh, please, let me control this thing. Airship time? Airship time, baby! The best part! Oh, nothing beats airship time. And even better, bonus points for being a creature airship. Oh, shit.
Judy!
Okay, headcanon. Judy's just really excited about the airship. She's a big JRPG nerd, and she just passed out from excitement.
She's sleeping. She must be exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, she just keeled over. Wasn't expecting that.
I bet she watched over Baul the entire time he was evolving. She probably didn't get much sleep. She probably had no idea when the hunting blades would attack either.
She was putting up a brave front, but she must have been near the end of her rope.
She's just dumb. She doesn't know how to express what she's feeling.
And I'm really glad we're able to help Judy out.
We can finish talking with her tomorrow. We should let her sleep now. In fact, I wouldn't mind a little shut-eye myself.
So, I imagine, in keeping with JRPG tradition, there's a ton of side quests that we could do.
We still haven't heard Judy's side, so we can't say anything, but she sure caused the guild a major headache, breaking Blastias all on her own. There's no getting around that fact, no matter what her reasons. We have to settle this. Man, I hate waiting.
You and me both. Profound Badness gifted 5 subs. Thank you guys for the gifts, the gifting, the resubbing. Very generous. Little thing to share with you all. I don't know if you feel the same way, or maybe you feel very differently, but something that I've grown to appreciate increasingly over the years. And like when I was a kid, I enjoyed JRPGs for the story and the characters, but I hated the grinding. I hated the delayed payoff, or like having to do something tedious to overcome something. But now I really like it. Now I really like that delayed gratification and knowing that your little bit of work, each battle is just slowly chipping away at something greater. It's one of my favorite feelings. And I know that people hate grinding, or they think these games are slow, or they take too long. And I think all of that is valid and true in a lot of cases. But I think, to me, the real important thing is if it's worth it in the end, if it rewards you for that effort. And when it does, it feels amazing.
Oh, Yuri.
Sorry to interrupt while you were thinking.
Ever since I took Belius's life without meaning to, I've wanted to know what it means to be the child of the full moon, so the same thing doesn't happen again. I've always thought that it was my duty to know, but after what happened to Belius...
That's how everyone is. They do something, they learn. They do something else, they learn more.
You too, Yuri?
Yeah?
Maybe if I had known everything ahead of time, I wouldn't have made any mistakes.
There's only one thing I can say for sure.
What's that?
Maybe you wouldn't have made any mistakes, but it sure would have been boring.
I really wonder.
So does an old man past his prime fit into the picture at all?
What are you whining about, old man? Why are you past your prime?
Good response, Yuri.
What Judith was talking about before, Hermes Blastia, was it? Blastia created with techniques that should have been lost in the war are still active. Do you know what this means?
I guess someone who survived the war brought either Blastia or those techniques back with him.
If that person was still using the Blastia, even though he knew it was harmful to the Earth, someone like that would have to be quite the villain indeed.
Old man, don't tell me you...
Hey now, yours truly was nothing but an innocent youth on the straight and narrow back then. I wouldn't do something like that even on my worst day.
I was just trying to trick you into giving yourself away. You're a slippery one.
Son of a... When are you gonna learn some respect for your elders?
Patty has balls. Like, if you were on an airship that you just got, would you stand like that? I don't think so. I don't think you'd have the courage to do it. But Patty, a little girl pirate, will do it. No problem.
Don't fall overboard.
Oh, I'll be careful. Yuri, the world sure is big.
Yeah. Even though we're flying this high in the air, we still can't see everything.
If the world's this big, I guess it makes sense that there'd be so many things we don't know.
Philosophy with Patty.
It might not make that much of a difference whether I get my memories back or not.
Are you saying you'd be okay with not getting them back?
I'm saying that I'm not the only one who feels restless and anxious not knowing the truth. Everyone's worried about something, even you and Estelle.
You think so?
Isn't that why everyone's here? Isn't that why Judy came back?
And is that why you're here too?
I don't want to be alone.
You know, you're being pretty honest today.
I'm always honest.
Really? Well, maybe you are.
Sad Carol.
Are you thinking about Judy?
Yeah. I'm wondering what we should do about her.
It's true that she broke the guild's laws and betrayed us.
Carol is like a worried, anxious old man.
I always thought that a guild's strict adherence to its own laws was what kept it together. That there could be no exceptions, no lenience for those who would break the laws. But
She did what she did to save the world. Judy is destroying Blastia because she knows it's the right thing to do, even if it makes people hate her.
yep, Judith didn't break our laws in order to do something bad. I know this now. I'm gonna talk with her about it and give it some more thought. I'll figure this out eventually.
Oh yeah?
Maybe if I become a little more decisive, Nan will listen to me too.
Oh, hey. Something I wanted to ask you guys. We did our premiere of It's Easy to Like Anime last night, where Huber, Damiani, and myself watched an episode of One Punch Man Season 2 and then immediately talked about it. And honestly, it felt really good. I think the conversation had a good flow to it. It was nice, it was light, it was brief, it was fun. But I want to get feedback. I want to know what you guys think, especially since this is something that we're going to try to evolve over time. I just want to know your thoughts. Any brief general thoughts that you had on the show and what you liked, what you didn't like, yada yada yada.
Is that the core from the Ceres Blastia that Judy destroyed?
Yes, it's definitely cut with a different formula than a usual core. It looks like what she said was true.
She said she wasn't too good at lying after all.
To discover that the new technique you created was bad for the world, after what must have been years of research. I can't imagine how the person who created the Hermes technique must have felt.
Well, what if it had been you?
If I found out that it hurt the Earth, I would have to do something about it. But I wouldn't destroy the Blastia like that.
That face. Huh?
What the?
Nothing. If only things weren't so complicated. I could have just blasted her into oblivion and been done with it.
Anime Talk was good, funny to listen with manga knowledge. Yeah, I imagine it's going to be like that for a lot of people. Where they're like, you have no idea, you fools. This is the only conversation anybody should have with Rapide. Oh, he didn't say it. He didn't do it again. Yuri just went, thank you. And then Rapide went, woof. Needs an over-the-top anime intro. Have you guys seen Maximilian Dudes intro on his channel. It's pretty amazing. It's really nice, super well done. It would be great to have that kind of intro for It's Easy to Like Anime, but not so easy to come by intros like that. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen that, I recommend checking out just Maximilian Dude's channel. It's a great channel, and also that intro is pretty hype. Just to get context for what I'm talking about.
Morning.
It's a beautiful morning, but even as we stand here, the air is out of balance. And our world may already be dying.
That's right.
Judy!
Well, look who's feeling better.
Wow!
In the past, these slight fluctuations of the air have not negatively affected our world. There have always been beings who maintain the balance by sensing changes in the airflow. Beings like Pharaoh and Baul, the Entelekea.
So the Entelekea were responsible for keeping the air balanced.
For ages, the Entelekea have regulated the air, but the recent increase has been greater than they could control.
Which is being caused by the Hermes Blastia.
And which is also why you were going around taking down as many of them as you could.
Yes, that was my mission. The path I walk with Baul, to whom I owe my life.
The path you walk.
Now some would even hunt the Entelekea for Apatheia. This has made the mission of the Entelekea even more difficult.
Why is everybody so crazy about these Apatheia anyway?
I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The air an Entelekea absorbs becomes condensed within its body over time. When its life is at an end, that condensed air forms a crystal, an Apatheia. That's all I know. I imagine Pharaoh could shed more light on the subject, though.
So Apatheia are crystals of concentrated air. If that's true and the energy could be extracted from the Apatheia, it would be a source of overwhelming power, I'm sure.
Could we really do that?
I don't know.
But if that's possible, there must be tons of guys who want those things.
I bet somebody wants to use these things for the wrong reasons.
Why didn't you just tell us all this from the beginning?
Seriously,
I do
we
want
could
to know
avoid
this.
all this trouble if you just talk to us. Am I wrong?
Even if you had known, there are things not even you could have prevented.
What do you mean?
I showed up at Heliord because Baul had sensed a disturbance in the air. Where there was a disturbance, there was sure to be a Hermes Blastia. But what I found there was not a Blastia, it was a person. That had never happened before.
So it wasn't like you were looking for Estelle in particular back at Heliord.
Yet for some reason, Baul perceived Estelle as a disturbance in the air. I had to find out why. For the sake of the path I've chosen. It was at that time that Pharaoh first appeared. He seemed to have some idea who Estelle was. My mission was to destroy all the Hermes Blastia. However, Estelle was obviously not a Blastia. I needed to make absolutely certain. I made a deal with Pharaoh, and he agreed to grant me some time.
You mean...
If it became apparent that her existence posed too great a threat, then I would kill her.
You what?
Wait! Rita!
Settle down. Obviously, Judith reached a different conclusion.
All right, I get it.
Belius said you possess a heart of compassion. If you can communicate that to Pharaoh somehow, you may learn what you should do.
Hey, there's no real reason for you to fight Pharaoh anymore, right? I mean, we know the Hermes Blastia are what's causing the problem and everything. If we just make sure the Apatheia don't fall into the wrong hands...
I still want to meet Pharaoh. I want to hear what he has to tell me.
But...
Please try to understand. I have to know more about myself, and take responsibility for who I am.
All right.
Sorry, Yuri. I don't think we can decide what to do about Judith right away.
I promise not to leave again until things have been settled, as you said. I need to accept that responsibility myself.
Let's go and find Pharaoh. We'll finally be getting around to one of the first things we set out to do. We can work out the rest once this is finished.
There is a rocky crag in the center of the sands of Kogor. That is where Pharaoh lives. Baul can take us there.
Okay, let's go. This meeting's been a long time coming.
I can communicate with Baul, but there are still a few things you should know.
Like what?
Baul can only land on the ground in wide, open spaces. So you won't be able to dismount on steep mountain ranges or in narrow canyons.
Can't he land on water?
Water's no good either.
Really? He looks like he'd be a good swimmer.
Really?
Yeah, he'd sink like a rock.
Huh. Who knew?
But that's why we have a ship, right?
Right. If you'd like to get down onto the ocean, let me know. Baul will set our ship down there for us.
Okay, but what should we do when we want to fly again?
Use Baul's horn to call him to you.
Bowels. That's all there is to it?
Every Intellicaea has a special region in its brain that can be used for communication with a special power Critians possess.
Huh. So we can get a hold of him by using that.
Right.
Cool. We're in it, man. We're in the open world. Let's go. Let's go. Move Baul. Call Baul. Start skip. Most important button. Somebody asked, can I send email questions to Frame Chat no matter what tier on Patreon? Yeah, the email address is askeasyallies@gmail.com. That is open to everybody. JRPG exposition gems can be pretty bad, eh? They can be. Actually, that one might have seemed bad, especially if you haven't been watching the whole time. But I actually think that was nice. Like, I appreciated that exposition dump because we're finally getting answers. We're finally getting answers. We're finally understanding why all this stuff is happening. There's still a lot more to learn, but that was pretty satisfying.
Judith,
Learning up with what is up with Judy is
Pharaoh,
nice.
aren't you?
Is he really as scary as he seems?
Well, let's see. Sometimes he's logical, sometimes he's emotional. He can be really scary or really kind.
Alright, that didn't help very much.
One thing's certain, his power's extraordinary, even among the Intellicaea.
Here's hoping we don't wind up looking like poor old Mount Temsa the moment we meet him.
If he can do that to a mountain, there wouldn't be anything left if he turned on us.
I wish you wouldn't joke about scary things like that.
Why should we get scared before we even get there? Especially if he's that strong.
Wish I could take it as lightly as you and Yuri.
Are you gonna be there Saturday for the Star Wars reveal event? Hyped? Yeah. I'm interested to see what they announced, but I'm not like through the roof excited. But I'm excited. I won't be there though. I actually have some other stuff I have to take care of that day, so I will not be there on the stream. All right. I always forget how to open the map. There we go. Nice, nice. But yeah, are you guys excited? What are you expecting? What are you hoping for?
I never imagined you'd be able to speak with the Intellicaea.
Well, I use a Critian technique to do it. Wait, do I detect a little jealousy?
Maybe. Right, Rapide?
Yuri, you want to talk to Rapide?
I think the two of you understand each other well enough already.
I got him pretty well figured out, but I don't know if he understands me.
I think he feels the same way.
Do they make a Rapide plushie? Otoshi was like, land in this foggy area. Can we even do that? Rapide best boy. Rapide is pretty damn good. A modern Jedi Academy? That would be nice, huh? Alright, so where's this Pharaoh guy? You need a ship upgrade first? Okay, we can't land there yet. Repeat plush found. That was fast. Well done. Hey, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good plush. Thanks, Efferman. Just gonna keep that open. Oh! Oh, never mind. No, we're gonna close this. This plush is $162. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I like Repeat, but yeah, no thanks. Game Patty Pat, 21 months, thank you. Oh man, snow. Oh, it's okay. I'm glad you showed it to me. Like, I'm glad that it exists. Watch, someone in chat is gonna buy that Repeat plushie, and they're gonna taunt us.
Pharaoh, Belius, Baul? What sort of beings are Antilochaea anyway?
They are the oldest intelligent life forms on Terralumites.
So, they aren't monsters?
They aren't. It's said that they have a higher level of awareness than humans, though they don't have a civilization.
Shiver me timbers! The Antilochaea were smart!
The reports we get from Baul are pretty accurate.
He's a smart boy.
Shiver me timbers, they're smart. Does anybody dislike Patty? Is that even possible? Okay. I think we have to go up here? Is this correct? I think this might be it. I'm not sure. Let's take a look-see, huh? No, that's the mountain. No. We are lost yet again. Where is this damn place? Fly to the middle of the desert and look for Pharaoh's Crag. It consists of a bunch of spikes sticking north out of the sand northwest of Mantia. You can't enter on foot. You must land there with Baul. Okay. Go back to the moon, kid. The spikes. What? Nani? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Alright. So, here's what happened. To explain my thought process here. I thought when it was saying spikes, like this is a tiny little area. I was thinking it was going to be like some wide region like this, and so I was looking for something big, okay? Especially when you have a creature like Pharaoh. I was just, for some reason, was expecting something ginormous. This was much smaller than I was anticipating. It completely threw off what I was looking for. We've just been hyping up Pharaoh so long. I expected him to be in this huge region for some reason.
So this is where Pharaoh is?
Should be. I wasn't able to see him when we came to the desert, but I think this is where we can meet him.
I hope nothing bad will happen. What if he suddenly attacks us?
I can't make any guarantees. I don't think we'll have a say in the matter.
All right.
That just means we need to do our best so nothing bad happens.
Carol, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I should go.
Pharaoh sure did pick a bleak place to live in, don't you think?
They say this area used to be covered in lush greenery.
Why did it turn into this rocky desert?
I don't know that much.
Estelle, are you really going to meet him? Even though you could be killed?
Yes, I've already made peace with this decision.
I'm ready to die. Shiver me timbers!
Rita, you've been acting a little funny ever since hearing Judy's story on the ship. Do you have a problem with meeting Pharaoh?
I just think it'll be hard on her to hear what he has to say. But it's too late to turn back now. We've come this far after all.
She's very breathy when she speaks. A lot of sighs from Rita. Okay, so on the outside, this place looked pretty small, pretty quaint. On the inside, though, I feel like we're approaching a final boss. I love staircases in RPGs. If I were to make an RPG, the final boss would have, and you can actually see this influence on Tabletop if you watch Tabletop, but I would put the boss on this giant throne, the in-game boss on this giant throne, all the way up at the top, and I would make you walk upstairs for a very long time, and there would just be pillars of flame, not pillars of flame, I guess, just but like lights turning on as you walked up the steps. I love that sort of shit. Elite Four. Elite Four is a good example of that.
Well, he doesn't seem to be here. Maybe he's off somewhere taking a nap.
Pharaoh, you are here, aren't you?
Robble, 29 months. Thank you.
Insipid poison. You appear before me at last.
So you are here. Is that how you greet all your guests, Pharaoh? By calling them names?
Pharaoh looks a little goofy.
For what reason have you come to me? Surely you are aware that I could end your existence with a mere thought.
You talk pretty big, don't you?
Like, that's a fine line for the way that they've built up Pharaoh. I could end your existence with a mere thought. But then you're like, it's just a skinny little bird.
Well, if you really
Yeah,
wanna
evil
fight,
chicken, basically.
I'd hate to disappoint you.
Yuri, no! Everyone, please wait!
Estelle!
Pharaoh, please hear what I have to say.
Does death hold no fear for you, little one? For you gaze now into the mouth of death itself.
I am afraid, but I'm even more afraid of dying without knowing who I really am. Belius told me I needed to meet you to learn about my destiny. I have to know just what that destiny is. I understand that I am a threat to the Entelikeia, but you said that I am a poison to this world. What is this power I have? Just who is the child of the full moon? If it is true that my existence cannot be tolerated, then it's okay if I have to die. But I at least deserve to know why it is I have to die.
That's right. Estelle getting bold. Estelle finding her voice.
Please tell me. I beg of you.
There was a time when this was a verdant land, sheltered by the blessing of an air crene.
So there was an air crene here.
Yes. That's what he just said.
But what happened? Why did it change?
What you see are the results of too much air and its aftermath. As to why the air ran rampant, The answer lies with the poison brought by the Child of the Full Moon.
Huh?
The power of the Child of the Full Moon stimulates the air crane more than any Blastia.
Huh?
Blastia convert air into energy by way of a formula. So if Estelle can use her healing arts without the aid of any Blastia, she must possess a formula in her very being that lets her convert air into energy. Judith was searching for Blastia that used a particular kind of formula. So, this special formula Estelle has must also consume massive amounts of air, which causes the air crane to become more active and pump out more air than they should. I had hoped my hypothesis would have been wrong.
Then
You're destroying the planet!
It is as she has said. With each use of her power, the Child of the Full Moon uses far more air than the Blastia.
Okay, chat, I just had a thought. The way this conversation is going, we might have to fight Pharaoh here. I don't know. I don't know if we have to fight Pharaoh or not. I haven't saved in some time. This could be bad.
In so doing, the imbalance of air in this world is furthered. For the planet, such an existence can only be called a poison.
So you just wipe it out then? Little quick to judge, aren't you, Pharaoh?
This problem concerns the entire planet, and she is its cause. To do nothing would be unparalleled folly.
If the problem's with Estelle, then it's for us to solve.
That's right. We can't let anyone else handle it.
The gravity of this situation is beyond your grasp.
You don't honestly think that everything's gonna be all sunshine and rainbows if Estelle dies, do you?
It would at least eliminate one problem.
Pharaoh, at Heliord I stopped myself. And again at Dawngrest I stopped you. What I thought was a Blastia turned out to be a human. Before I realized it, I had lost my way. I never thought this child could be as great a danger as you had said.
And due to your confusion, I granted you the time necessary to see things as they are.
But wait, would Estelle need to die in order to fix the problem? Or would she just not need to use her abilities? If she just doesn't use her abilities, it'll be fine, right?
As a result, my sister Belius is now lost to me. Enough. This power will bring only ruin.
Not sure I understand all this, but if her power's the problem, why can't she just not use it?
There we go.
There can be no guarantee she will not try to use the power.
That's true. She does have trouble turning a blind eye to things happening around her. Someday she will surely use her power to help someone. However, as long as she keeps that spirit of compassion, she cannot only be seen as harmful. She is not like a Blastia. I know that you can feel the difference.
Compassion alone will not save this world.
Listen, Pharaoh, I get that you've thought all this through with everybody's best interest in mind, but why doesn't that world have a place for Estelle?
It is sometimes necessary to remove a part to save the whole.
I don't buy that for a second. What makes you so high and mighty that you're the one to decide who gets cut and who doesn't?
We have endured the anxiety of existence for far greater a span than you can conceive. Such words mean nothing from those who call this world home for but a fleeting moment.
Pharaoh, please, listen. The important thing is finding a way to stop the excessive air, correct? We still have time left to search for such a thing.
Judith.
And if the effects of Estelle's power reach their absolute limit, I will kill her as promised. You should have no complaint with this.
Hey, Judith, are you serious?
I'm sure brave Vesperia will come up with something before that happens, right?
What? Yeah, of course we will.
Well, score one for Judith. So that settles it. If we humans are to blame for Estelle's problem and bringing on the apocalypse, then it's up to us to make things right. If we give it all we've got and still blow it, you can slow roast us on a grill for all I care.
You have changed. If you were still as before.
Have I? That is nice to hear.
Very well. Be ever mindful, though, that time is fleeting.
Wait! If the formulas are causing the excessive air, then there must have been times when this happened in the past. I mean, the Blastia were a product of an ancient civilization.
There exist those who have inherited the sins of the past.
Are you really having this dialogue with that sound effect going on at the same time? Come on!
If any that can speak of what occurred in the days of old, it is they.
He's gone.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for everything, Yuri. Judith, you too.
No problem. But hey,
What?
it's okay if I have to die? What the hell was that?
I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear that again.
I'm sorry.
Damn, Yuri.
Man, I was really worried there for a while.
We've been saying this for quite some time, but the story keeps improving. I mean, what they're dealing with, like banding together to save a friend, changing based on their time together, you know, pretty classic stuff, but it's handling it well. Those are good themes. Judith really stepping up. Estelle changing quite a bit. This is good. Like, I really want to see how this is going to resolve. I really liked that scene with Pharaoh.
We were pretty lucky that bruiser was in a mood for conversation.
Act 2 is good, but we'll see how you feel by Act 3. What do you mean?
Poor Raven's heart can't handle that sort of stuff anymore.
You're pretty gutless for an old man.
Geez, Patty, you've really got nerves of steel.
If he really wanted to kill Estelle, he'd have attacked us immediately. And that's what I can't figure out.
I imagine Pharaoh was conflicted as well. He hid himself from us in the desert to see just what we were made of.
Huh. Maybe he wasn't as bad as we thought after all.
You might be right. I get the feeling he'd do whatever's necessary when push comes to shove.
That sounds like you.
Maybe.
But what are we gonna do, Yuri? You heard what he said.
We're going to fix the problems the air's causing, and that's all.
That's easier said than done. We're pretty much at square one, you know.
Mm-hmm. And no one wants to be at square one.
There's no doubt that the formulas are related somehow to the air getting used up. We need to find out about the ancient Blastia, and if they went berserk or not. If we had that kind of information, it might give us a clue.
Ask those who have inherited the sins of the past about the days of old. Or at least that's what Pharaoh said.
The Kritia were the ones to invent the Blastia. In other words, we need to ask a Kritian who is still familiar with the old stories.
Yeah, the Kritia are often credited as the inventors of the Blastia.
There isn't much left of the Critian city of Timza, though.
It'd be a lot easier if there were more cities.
Patty, you're like absolute flawless victory here with saying some of the best, most obvious things in this stream.
The hidden city of Miorzo. It is far older than Temza, and the birthplace of the Kritia. The first Blastia also originated there.
Really? Well, what do you know? You wouldn't happen to know where this Miorzo might be, would you, darling?
I've heard that name somewhere. There was a Kritian in Ospio. I'm sure they mentioned something about it.
Do you think that person might still be there?
Well, there's no harm in checking it out.
Judith, are you coming with us?
I should. We still have the issue of the guild to straighten out.
So, to Ospio then.
All that stuff about the balance of the world is pretty hard to take in.
Yeah, I hadn't even been outside the capital until just a while ago myself. And now we're here talking about the fate of the world. You never know what life will bring you.
But isn't that what makes it interesting?
I don't think we can afford to be that relaxed anymore. Estelle doesn't have much time left.
What's the harm? It's not as if acting all serious is gonna solve anything.
Besides, Estelle will notice if we look all worried.
Well, maybe so, but
We won't forget what Pharaoh said. Relax.
I know, it's just...
Estelle's got it the worst. If we get too down about this, we won't be much help to her.
Protect Estelle at all cost. Okay. So there's Ospio. We gotta go northeast. Nice. That's... okay. Something that we need to spend more time talking about as a people, as human beings, is JRPGs need good, exact maps that are easy to understand at a glance, and you'd be surprised how many of them mess this up. Even today, how many of them mess this up. This is good. It gives you a little picture. It shows you exactly, with no hesitation, where you are. You can... it has different categories with which you can look through it. Good. This is good. Well done, Tales of Vesperia. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 has a puzzlingly, like, it's surprising how bad that map is. I don't get why. Wait a minute. What is this ship? Oh, is this what we were on earlier with the, this is the ghost ship we were on in another stream? Yeah. It is. It's the very same. The only thing that, like, kind of helps it in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is part of the joy of that game is just exploring and getting lost in it. But when you're trying to find specific things, it can be infuriating. Especially dealing with, like, verticality. It does a terrible job of representing verticality in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. But it is something we've talked about before, so we don't need to go on it too much.
Get
They're
ready.
nice.
I'm
Are
taking
good.
you down.
Yeah, basically.
Are you done already?
Yep.
It's been another long day. Let's save the manhunt for tomorrow.
I second that. Oh, how long's it been since I've slept in a proper bed?
All right, place your bets. Place your bets on, do we get attacked in the middle of the night? Place your bets.
Well, I suppose we can all stay at my place.
Wait, there's something I want to take care of first.
You mean me?
Carol,
This is it. This is where Carol just murders Judith in cold blood. And he whispers in her ear, "Don't break the code." And that's it. You lose a party member. And this moment is why everybody loves Tales of Vesperia so much.
This is a guild thing. Best for us not to get involved.
I've thought about it a lot. What we should do, like, as a guild. And I realized, we have to figure out a few things if we're gonna keep this guild going.
It sounds like you've decided what we should do.
Well, we said it before. The most important thing is obeying the guild's laws. Those who break the laws suffer strict punishment, even if they're friends or family. They say that's the source of a guild's pride.
Yes.
So what I'm thinking is, we all have to receive punishment.
What do you mean?
I didn't know that Judith was fighting for our planet all on her own. But even though I didn't know, I still failed to help a fellow guild member. So I gotta accept my punishment. Yuri?
Me?
Maybe you were trying to follow your own path, but you still kept things hidden from us. There's no way that can be for the good of the guild.
Carol's like, "You're all awful."
Well,
So you gotta be punished too.
Now he's stretching it.
Carol bringing the punishment.
The laws are important. What if someone does the right thing, but still breaks the law? Should they be punished? To be honest, I just don't know yet. So that's why we should all just accept our punishment and start over from scratch. What do you think?
I can't promise I won't have my secrets in the future.
Well, if that's the way it is, if you can't trust us, then there's nothing you can do. That would be my fault.
And what if I destroy a Blastia that our guild was planning on using again? That would be breaking the law that says I should act in the interest of the guild.
But you'd also be acting for the sake of the world. Guilds aren't there just so people can obey their laws. I think we can let that slide.
Carol's just like, morally gray. The conversation.
Doesn't that sort of make your laws meaningless?
I've never heard of a guild like this before. But you've got me interested, I'll give you that much.
There's no need to be such a stickler for the rules. Gotta be more relaxed.
Carol, you're just full of surprises. I had thought plenty about myself and what I should be doing, but I might not have considered how my actions would affect you guys. This is a way of settling things I didn't even realize existed.
I just wanted to keep traveling with all of you. I just wanted each of our own paths to be the same as Brave Vesperia's.
Sounds all right with me. You heard the man, Judy. I guess that's where we stand.
You really are some of the oddest people I've ever met. But I suppose I can manage to put up with you.
All right then, one more time. Brave Vesperia, fall out!
But wait, what was the punishment?
They're just making it up as they go, aren't they? Is that all a guild is?
The Don ran his guild just a teensy bit differently.
There's something beautiful about this way, though.
Brave Vesperia sure is nice.
This conversation is the punishment. It's pretty funny.
Do you want to join too, Patty?
Can't right now.
You busy? You busy, Patty? You got plans?
Oh yeah. You still have to get your memory back.
So, what about the punishment?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot.
Looks like you guys are on Critian researcher detail. We'll be relaxing at my place.
Hey, why do you get to decide?
Excuse me? Did I hear a complaint?
No, ma'am.
No.
I'm gonna say, sorry, getting my memories back when anyone asks me to do anything. Be good. Carol grew up to be the Night King. Yeah, probably. If Game of Thrones... Oh, man. If Game of Thrones ends by just showing a screenshot of Carol's face, and then millions of people have no idea what the hell is going on, that's how Game of Thrones should end.
Carol, were you thinking by yourself this whole time about what to do with Judy?
Yeah, it was pretty much all I thought about after we left Nordopolica. That, and about what you did to Rago and Cumor.
Really? It's nice to hear you thought about me that much, even when I wasn't around.
Yeah, I wasn't sure at first. What was right, what was wrong. I think I have the Dawn to thank for setting me straight. Without the Dawn's last words, I never would have found answers to the questions I had.
You gotta stand on your own 2 feet.
Yeah, I was thinking about what that meant. And before I knew it, I wasn't thinking about what was right. I was thinking about what I want to do.
And that helped you decide what to do with the guild.
Yeah, so here's to fresh starts.
Yeah.
To fresh starts.
Chat, can you guys help me out, please, as we go to Rita's house? The voice actress for Judith is really good. I like her quite a bit. I think she's doing a fine job. What is the voice actress's name? It's been like 4 months since I started this game, and I still smile whenever I hear The Dawn. Yeah, that's pretty good. Other than MK11, what games are you looking forward to? I think the one that immediately pops to mind is Days Gone. Just because I'm curious. I feel like unlike, Brandon or Huber, I really haven't been keeping up with the game, and so I'll be going into it completely fresh. I haven't played it at an event, really haven't watched a lot of videos on it, and so I don't know what to expect, and that's exciting. I'm just very curious. Oh, I think we're supposed to find the dude. Find the Christian. Megan Hollingshead? Is that it? She did Nurse Joy in Pokemon and Mai in Yu-Gi-Oh! It looks like. Now that you pointed out, I can totally hear Nurse Joy. That's pretty cool.
That wasn't bad, Carol.
I have to say, I really didn't expect to hear that again. Come to think of it, Judy doesn't ask about that at all.
Oh, should I?
Would it be a problem? Well, even if you don't ask, the answer is still clear to you.
I'm not sure about that. Even so, you're still you and I'm still me. If our paths are the same, I'll travel with you. If I didn't think they were, I wouldn't be here.
So everything is clear to you, see?
I'm pretty sure what I'm thinking is clear to you as well.
Is it something like people who choose the same path think alike?
You were asking about games I'm excited for, looking forward to. Samurai Showdown. I think that game looks phenomenal. I think it looks really, really good. And I think it's a shame I did not play more King of Fighters than I did. Because that was a lot of fun too. But yeah, want to play Samurai Showdown. Very much looking forward to it. It's a good time for fighting games. I had a blast with the MK11 beta. That was such a fun stream. I can't wait to see what the story mode is like, and playing online and trying out all the characters, but Samurai Showdown is up there too. Oh, it's this guy, clearly.
You're searching for Miorzo?
Yeah.
That's the name of the city that they talk about in the Cridian legends. That's all
We
I know.
were like running into this guy. And he's right there.
Location? I don't know where it is. And even if I knew, I don't think it will be of any good to tell it to someone other than a Cridian.
Is that saying that we just need to make Judith the leader? Yes, it
Good
is.
day.
Okay.
Good day, my sister.
Judith,
I'm Tord.
you wouldn't happen to know anything about Miorzo, would you? I'd like to go there. I need to know where Miorzo is located, and how I can get there.
Even if you reach the city, there won't be anything for you to see there. But what do you plan on doing there anyway?
I like how he's like, I won't tell you guys, but I'll tell you guys if you stand behind this lady.
Is not a Cridian's interest in her own ancestral city reason enough to go?
This part stumped me so hard when playing in Japanese. I had no idea what the game wanted from me. Oh yeah, I can imagine. Like not, I don't think especially cryptic in English at all, but in another language, yeah. I would have no idea what to do.
That is an acceptable reason. But I'm afraid I don't know anything about where it could be.
I've heard your name before, Tort. You help guide those Cridians remaining on Earth up to the heavens. Will you not tell me because these humans are with me?
Our ancient law states that we cannot show anyone but our brothers and sisters the way to Miorzo.
Shouldn't it be a matter of whether they can be trusted rather than whether they're Cridian or not? At the very least, these humans can be trusted.
I shall ask once more. Why do you seek Miorzo?
The world is headed towards some bad things, all thanks to Blastia. We want to go to know what happened in the past and how we can stop it. We want to help everyone, not just the Cridians. How's that?
Very well. I do not know if you'll find the answers to your questions, but I will show you the way. First of all, you'll need a special bell to open the path to Miorzo.
A bell?
Indeed. It is hidden in one of the southern caverns on the continent of Hippionia.
But isn't Hippionia really big?
The cavern is on a shore where red flowers bloom. If you use that as your guide, I'm sure you shall find it. Also, the door in the back of that cavern can only be opened by us Cridians.
What do you mean?
Don't worry, I'll see that we're allowed to enter.
And? What are we supposed to do with that bell?
Relax. You humans are always so impatient. Once you have the bell, you must travel to Egathor Forest.
The Egathor Forest? Isn't that on Hippionia too? I've heard of it before.
Yes, the sacred land of the Cridians is located there. So that's where the door to Miorzo is.
If you use the bell there, the door shall open. There is, however, a problem.
This is some of the most RPG shit ever.
A problem?
Yes. Egathor Forest is being devastated by a mysterious group. In addition to their overwhelming numbers, they also carry with them strange Blastia. I cannot fathom their motives, but this is certainly a matter of great concern.
So if we go to Miorzo, we have to do something about them?
Exactly. We need you to restore peace to our sacred land.
Gotcha. So we get that bell, beat the mysterious group senseless, ring the bell, and the door opens. That sound right?
Indeed.
I understand. Thank you.
Yes, beat them senseless.
May
Indeed.
the road rise up to meet you, sister.
And you as well. Let's go back to where everyone's waiting.
Yeah.
Did I play Sekiro with Japanese VO? I did. I did. Lotius said Final Fantasy X is actually good. It is very good. It is very, very good.
Did you find out anything?
I don't like Blitzball, though. I'd like to revisit Blitzball. It's just frustrated me every time in the past. But I wouldn't mind giving it another shot and being a little bit more patient with it.
We've got a lead in a place called Egathor Forest.
I'm pretty sure it's on the west side of Hippionia, to the south of here.
So, Miorzo's in that forest?
No, but a door is.
Huh? A door? What do you mean?
There's a door there that leads to Miorzo.
We were told the bell that opens the door is hidden in a cavern on a shore in Hippionia, where red flowers bloom.
It'd be fastest to just go and check it out.
First, let me rest.
Perhaps we should get some rest before leaving?
But
We don't really have a choice.
All right, then I'm gonna walk around town and search for clues about the treasure.
Hey, hold it. You should really... Hey, she's gone already.
Patty never sleeps.
anyway, once we've gotten some rest, let's go look for that cavern in Hippionia.
In fact, she just watches others sleep. Blitzball is the only redeeming thing in FF10 for you? Oh, man. No, I really love the sphere grid and combat in FF10 quite a bit. And the story. You bought a PS2 just for FF10? I don't blame you. I really don't blame you.
So, Patty, did you find any clues about the Maristella?
There were a lot of books, but none of them were about Ifrid.
Well, duh. This city only has books about Blastia.
Oh well, looks like I'm just gonna have to keep searching for clues with you guys.
Did you just say Ifried?
Huh?
Hey, you. You that girl they've been saying is Ifried's grandchild? So, you neither admit nor deny it. And I guess it must be true. Interesting. So you're the grandchild of that bastard who disgraced the guilds. You just look like a regular brat to me. Why don't you say something? Can't even defend your own grandfather? Oh yeah, I guess that's something no one could ever defend, huh? Considering all the nasty stuff he did.
How can you say such horrible things?
How? Well, because it's the truth. Hey, wait! You guys must be Siren's Fang's newest guild members, right?
We're Brave Vesperia.
Brave Vesperia? What a funny name. What kind of a guild is that?
This guy is like an internet troll come to life. Just plopping right into our game.
Well, it's, you see...
Why? You gonna give us some good jobs if we tell you?
I don't have any jobs to give shady thugs involved with Ifried like you guys. Brave Vesperia, huh? It's good for nothing trash like you who've been tarnishing what it means to be a guild.
Holy hell.
You're the good-for-nothing trash who's been tarnishing the name of the city.
You're Rita Mordio?
Looks like there's a lot more vulgar pieces of trash than the last time I was here. Geez, it'll be a real nuisance if anyone thinks I'm associated with you. Let's get out of here.
Tell him, Rita.
Wait!
Oh? Was there something else you wanted to say?
No.
Punk? Punk-ass Abe?
But what are we gonna do? I'm pretty sure that guy's gonna spread rumors.
I don't care. If that's the kind of thing that could destroy our guild, we would have been finished a long time ago.
Yeah, we should just let people say what they're going to say.
Wasn't our destination a shore in Hippionia where red flowers bloom?
Ah, yeah.
Then let's get going.
Oh, Patty, don't let that guy get to you. It'll be alright, Patty. Let's just go and save. Really quick. New side quest, silence the rumors. Get on the internet. Speak out. Punk-ass Abe is secretly in every game. You can find a punk-ass Abe everywhere. The guy needs to pay for making Patty sad. Somebody said Yuri's gonna kill that guy, and like, I believe it. I believe that is something he would do. Alright, let's see how we, how well we can find this place. We haven't been doing a great job so far, but we gotta go south. Yeah, okay. I think we gotta go south, and then we gotta go west, and we gotta look for red flowers. We got this. Where red flowers bloom. Yuri is killed for less. I imagine Yuri would kill somebody for getting his, like, food order wrong. Okay. I assumed this was the right continent, because it seems like we haven't explored this all that much, but I'm not seeing red flowers. Oh, there we go. There they are. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. We did it. I don't know where that laugh came from. It's like an evil empress laugh. Like that. I've never had a laugh like that come out of my mouth before. I don't think I could repeat it. I think that was a world exclusive. Oh, we can't save here? Oh, maybe if we were actually walking around in the world. That was a Ben's Day laugh. Yeah. What do we think? Ben's Day or Bened's Day? Which do we like better? Azure64, brand new sub. Thank you, man. Your JRPG villain math made the camera desync a bit. Thank you, Rebirth. We'll get that fixed up. Man, I don't know. I'm feeling so relaxed today. This is nice.
This is it, right?
It's funny because once we get into Devil May Cry, it won't be relaxed at all.
It matches the description Tort gave us, but...
A shore in Hippionia where red flowers bloom, right?
Maybe Tort tricked you guys.
Either that or we came to the wrong place.
Wait. I can feel a draft coming from in there.
The inside must be hollow.
Out of the way!
It's open.
What kind of a nasty person does something like that?
Perhaps they sealed it up to keep fishy people like you from getting in.
Whoa! You're really gunning for old Raven? Sometimes you can be so mean, Judith.
Judith is going to stick with me.
What's wrong, Patty?
It's nothing. I was just a little scared of the dark.
Oh. You're just reminding us that no one can top you.
You're scared of the dark? You really are a kid.
Look who's talking.
If you're scared, you can wait here.
I'm fine. I'll go with you guys.
Question to you guys. Sometimes I worry that you just get used to it. But how is the audio? Can you guys hear me okay? Is the mic turned up enough? Is there any weird extra noise, anything like that? We're good on the microphone? Let me know. It's good? Audio's fine? Nice. Okay, good. Good. The other thing that happens is sometimes, as the stream goes on, I speak at a lower volume, and so it gets harder to hear me. It actually happens on Frame Trap as well, and it's very annoying. I edit Frame Trap, and so at the beginning, when I'm editing, I'm like, oh man, I'm talking super loudly because it's the opening of the show. And then you'll get to, like, you know, hour 2 of Frame Trap, and my volume is completely changed. Ooh, Ifreed. Here we go.
What are all these stones doing in a place like this? It's so creepy.
Wait, these aren't graves, are they?
Maybe we really did come to the wrong place.
But even if that's the case, why are there so many here?
I can't believe how many there are.
I never imagined we'd find a place like this while we were searching for the home of the Critia.
There's something written over there.
Here lie the victims of the Black Hope Massacre. We mourn their deaths, and in this place lay their souls to rest.
These are all victims of the Black Hope Massacre!
And these are the graves of people who were killed by Ifreed?
Yes, but I had no idea there could be so many. Patty!
I never thought.
Patty!
No matter how you look at it, this is just too much. You can't expect a child to accept such a cold reality at her age.
I wonder who built these graves.
Who knows? Maybe there were some survivors of the massacre.
But this is so horrible.
I'm going to look for the key to Miorzo. You all should stay here.
What? You're going by yourself?
We can't bring Patty along when she's like this, can we?
There aren't any signs of monsters here. We should go too. Repeat, take good care of Patty, okay?
Oh. I mean, Yuri's doing the right thing. If I could only pick one person slash animal to comfort me when I found out like how many people my grandfather killed, it would be Rapide. But still, it seems a little heartless. Just leaving her. Pretty somber shot, I think. Let's take another snap. Who's the marine suit for? What? Unless... It's Patty exclusive armor. Okay. Well, we'll have to wait on that then. Thank you. Oh, hey, I found this cute sailor skirt by the mass graves of your granddad's victims, Patty. Oh, that's funny. When you highlight the item, it shows who it's for in the top right corner of the description. Ah, thank you. Very useful. The bell? Did we find the bell? Nope. Patty, yes. Man, that's so obvious. It's right there. Well, now we know. I thought Ben knew that. I probably did, and then just forgot. That seems like something I would do. There has to be more to this. Yes, there is. There is more to this.
Maybe the old man was right. We really did come to the wrong place.
There weren't any other shores with red flowers, were there?
Do you mind if I take a look at that? Illusion, be undone. It is I of the chosen people whom you have anxiously awaited.
A door?
What? What did you do?
The Cridians possess an ancient power known as the Negig that can read the information in objects. I used that power to learn the secret phrase that would remove the enchantment that hid this door.
I see. So this is what Tort meant when he said the door could only be opened by a Cridian.
Now, let's go inside.
Cool. Okay, so before we continue the scene, I am going to take a quick research break. But I don't want to leave you guys hanging. Let's download a trailer and watch that. I had one spring to mind. Let's pop it up. Let's pop it up. What do you say? It's short, which is good. Very, very short. You hear the wubs? Yeah. I went to a YouTube channel page and it was playing the wub wubs. Here we go. Bop, bop, bop. Alright, chat. I will be right back.
What would you fight for? Justice? Power? Glory? Vengeance? No matter the reason, the time to fight will come. And when it does, you'll be ready. Ready to stand and fight.
Hey everybody, how we doing? We're back. I feel like somebody probably asked this before, but have you watched High Score Girl? The game references are all pretty cool. Yeah, Art Surface, I've seen the first 2 episodes of High Score Girl, and I enjoyed it. I think I just got distracted by other things. Have not finished the show, but would definitely be interested in returning to. It's pretty lighthearted and fun. Like you said, the game references are really, really cute. Cute show, for sure.
Could this be the key for the door to Myorzo?
Yes, we were told it's a bell, so this has to be it.
Gizmaluk's grotto over here. We got the bell.
Why is there a graveyard in the cave where the bell was hidden?
It's just a coincidence.
Maybe. I bet the person who built that graveyard didn't know the bell was hidden here.
I guess that's to be expected with the door being invisible.
Maybe the person who closed the entrance to this cave was the one who built the graveyard.
What for?
Who knows? Maybe to prevent grave robbing. Or maybe there was some other reason they had to hide this place.
It is true that Tort never said anything about the cave entrance. You might be right.
So someone went to all the trouble of burying those people in such a remote location? Is that really all it is?
I don't know, but we've got the bell we came for, so let's go back and see Patty.
Yuri, did Ifrid really kill all those people?
Maybe he did.
Patty.
That's the truth she was after.
Yes, but she wasn't at all prepared for it.
I think there's a chance that Patty might not be there when we get back.
Right. Let's hurry back.
Where are the cats? The cats. So this is prime cat sleeping time. They are taking naps, is what they're doing. They be taking naps.
Thank you, Rapide. We got what we came for. Can you stand up, Patty? We're going.
Are you going already?
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Don't push yourself, okay?
Cypher.
Cypher? Crossover?
Can you come with us? Could she be?
Cypher? You want to play MKX before 11 but can't find it at a decent price? That's too bad. I know MKXL has been on sale quite a bit. I think... I might be wrong in this, but I think MKX was also on PlayStation Plus at one point. I feel like I saw it on PlayStation Plus at one point.
All we've got left to do is to ring the bell we just got in Agathor Forest.
I agree.
Yuri, I need to talk to you.
Also on Game Pass. Oh, nice. Game Pass pulling through.
What is it?
I'd like to say goodbye to all of you now.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not surprised by this.
It's time for us to part ways.
You sure?
Why so sudden? You don't like traveling with us anymore?
No, that's not it.
If you feel uncomfortable around us because of what you learned about Ifrid, then...
Just don't want to cause you guys any more trouble. Even if you don't mind, well, I do.
Patty.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Rita?
Every single one of these guys causes nothing but trouble. Do you really think you're any more of a troublemaker than the rest of us?
Rita.
If it's really just so you can focus on what you need to do, then I won't try to stop you.
It'll be lonely around here without you.
We've come this far together. There's no need to hold back.
We crossed the desert and fought so many battles together.
Besides, you don't need to give an answer here and now, do you?
Plus, if you leave us now, we won't be able to pilot the ship, and we'll be in real trouble. Just think about it after your emotions have calmed down. You can pick what you want to do then. Until that time, though, why don't you come with us?
Okay.
All right. It's off to Agathor Forest.
We just gotta get rid of those suspicious guys and ring the bell, right?
Yes.
Troubled girl! That music with that title. Comedy Gold. Hey, you're troubled. You have crippling depression.
Do you think Patty is all right?
No memories, no knowledge of what the geezer did, forced to face reality. It'd discourage anyone.
She looks so miserable. What can I possibly say to help her?
It's best to leave her alone for now.
Ah, Rapide. What's troubling you, Rapide? Rapide. The thing is...
Pooch is the best companion at times like these.
I hope that she can find some measure of peace this way.
Why are you guys talking underwater? Ruff. Alright. Egathor Forest, where are you at? Where are you at? Well, it's somewhere on this continent. We'll just have to see. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we've tried to go into that location multiple times and it hasn't worked out.
This is Egathor
Hey, here we go.
Forest, a holy place for the Christian people.
We got there. Good music, good vibes. Let's just hide Estelle here.
Huh. It's nicer here than I imagined. Not a bad spot at all.
Whoa, really? I thought you liked being cooped up in cold, dark labs and stuff.
I wish I could have seen it in its original state.
That must be the Blastia the mystery group brought with them.
But that's a Hope Loan Blastia.
What do you mean by mystery group?
We weren't able to get any details, but Tord said he'd tell us how to get to Myorzo if we did something about them.
Would doing something include smashing that thing?
I wonder. I suppose we could if there are no complaints.
I'll fix it so there's no need for you to break it.
Oh? I'll leave it to you then.
The Creator and the Destroyer.
Are you gonna rest on the ship?
No, I'll go...
So, is Myorzo here?
I wonder.
I get the feeling it won't be easy to find.
Nobody we talked to had even heard of a town called Myorzo.
You'd expect to see more activity in this place if anybody knew there was a town here.
The difficulty of the road might be responsible for that, though.
Man, why'd the Critians have to go and build a town in a place like this anyway?
Probably to avoid a lot of prying eyes.
We're just gonna have to check it out for ourselves to make sure then.
Ooh, enemies. Alright, here we go.
Leave it to me!
I think that blast, that ring, was included by the developers as a joke. It was their own subtle troll. We did not mean anything. That tunnel is so good, it's ridiculous.
I'm just getting started.
The dandelion enemies are adorable. Well done.
Let's eliminate them.
No. Oh man. Estelle getting some AoEs too. We wasted an earth, that's right. Yeah, getting the extra hit on the combo was so worth it. Always a good call. Always a good call.
I will use this power for justice.
Immunity. I'm actually kind of sad that we're ending this soon. I could do this for another 3 hours.
Don't just stand there whining.
I gotta break that habit. I'm so used to going into the Shining Fang. Just messing with me. Who am I picking for Bloody Palace? I think I'm gonna pick Nero. I think I'm gonna pick Nero. I'm gonna be super rusty, and so I think to shake off that rust, Nero would be the best pick. I kind of want to play Dante, but I feel like Dante is a little bit harder to play competently. So we'll see how it goes. I'll probably pick Nero. Nero's so damn fun. Oh, Nero is a blast. They're all pretty fun. V is probably my least favorite, but I still enjoy playing him. Ooh, we never get a red one. We messed it up. No, come on! Let me get it! Let me get it! Let me get the Fatal Strike! Oh, we never get the red ones. Rodelberg, 12 months. Thank you, man. Don't mind you for trying new things other than Shining. Yeah, absolutely. I think, actually, Atoshi, I think we're actually going to switch characters. I want to play some Judith. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing with Judith. But I think we're going to play some Judith. Let's take a look at her arts. We're gonna have to get a feel of what she's got. We never use this is just the game insulting us for not using magic lenses. Whose prosthetic arm do you like more? The Sekiro, the Lone Wolf, or Nero's Devil Breaker? Tough question. They're so different, but also so very similar in some ways. Probably the Devil Breakers. Because of how ridiculous they are, but that's no insult to Sekiro, who does it wonderfully.
Halt! This area is currently under control of the Imperial Knights.
The Royal Guard. This is the Commandant's private force of elite knights.
What are the Commandant's forces doing in a forest like this with Hopalon Blastia?
I have no reason to answer your questions. Civilian activity is restricted by law in this area.
Be that as it may, why are you pointing that weapon at us like that?
Bring it on!
Haven't been able to watch a stream live in a while. Just coming to say hello, and I love the
Sorry,
work
but
you guys
you're
do.
going
Thanks, man, for that
bye-bye.
nice message. After 20 months, man. Yeah, we do need to check Judith's skills. Okay, so it looks like we can. Yeah, we're not gonna get our 5-hit combos. She's. Interesting.
Maybe I can heal you.
Okay. Oh, everybody's dying. Bad time to. Oh, okay. Oh my God. Oh, no. We're just gonna switch party members and see how it goes. We're getting destroyed. We were not also paying attention to the casters, which it's not a meme. It's important. All right, we're gonna die. Bad time to switch. I thought we were just gonna be fighting little creatures. Poor Rita. Poor Rita. Bad time to switch. It's okay. Now they're just flexing. Now they're just casting spells, even with us dead.
They were never heard from again.
Oh no. Oh no, you guys! It was so long ago since we saved. Ah! I didn't think it was that long since we saved it. I didn't think it was gonna hurt this badly. But we can, like, we know exactly where we're going. We can skip stuff. Oh, we messed up bad. We messed up bad. That's what we get. That's what we get. No more squad spots. And they were never heard from again. Yeah, we saved right before... So we did everything in Aspio, so we should be good there. We just need to go into the cave. And I think skipping dialogue will be just fine. Hey, Natarake, how you doing? Coming in at a humorous time. Yeah, there we go. Bop, bop.
This is it.
Yeah, there we go. Skip, baby. This should take no time at all. Let us not forget to get the items, though. Check your life bottle count. I think our life bottle count is actually pretty bad. We do need to fix that. Yeah, I don't think we have any, in fact. We should buy some life bottles. I think we'll be okay. I don't think that battle was that hard. I think we were just messing up as Judith. We probably shouldn't risk it, but we'll save right before it. We'll save right before it. Yeah, we have no life bottles. We'll get it at the next opportunity. But yeah. That's circlet. Oh, that circlet's just for Patty, I think. I think both these are just for Patty. Highly recommend you have someone you go there. It's a long area. Well, now that we have the airship, it's not hard to go to a town and buy some life bottles. So we can definitely do that. No problem. Do synthesis shops in all areas update with new stuff? Cool. We can check out some synth stuff too. Yeah, okay, so this isn't as crushingly awful as I feared it was. We're pretty much right there. These were just long events. Okay. Cool. No biggie. You didn't have the skip feature for anything? Well, thank God we have it now. Just battles back to back? Yeah, we should stock up. It's a good call. We're probably being overconfident. Maybe try some Judith in combat before the boss. I think that'll be another opportunity where it'll be more ideal to try Judith. Like, yeah, we could just run around on some lower level things, but like now, now I just want vengeance. Really, that's what I want. That's my primary goal right now. Is vengeance. Can we buy stuff in Zaphius? It's been forever since I've been in Zaphius. You know what? I'm just going to go to Aspio because I know exactly where to go. And it's not that far away from here. And there we go. Alright, chat. We're going to stock up. We're going to get some life bottles. We're going to check out some equipment. And we're going to decimate. I believe in us. Will Easy Allies try out Warhammer Crossbane? So I actually just found out about that game not that long ago, and I think it looks interesting. I want to try it for sure. I'm very curious about it. Good question. You think 10's enough? Or should we go more than that? 15's the max we can go. Let's just go max. That's fine. How are we doing on jail? We're doing bad on jails. We're doing bad on jails. Okay. Buy max jails as well. Let's actually take a look at armor, shall we? We're gonna go to the bottom and we're gonna, well, never mind. Okay, alright, we can make, that's a pretty hefty upgrade for Carol. So Mithril Plate might be an option. What else do we have here? That's a pretty hefty upgrade for Estelle as well. get the mithril plate. He's going to be in the front lines, and that's an insane defense increase. We'll get that. We'll see if we can buy the thing for Estelle. We can. Good. We just upgraded Rita's weapon, so she should be okay-ish. Alright, hold up. Let's check a couple of things out. Okay, we're equipping the mithril plate on you. And the mithril guard on you. Oh my god. Yeah, when I said our defense was bad earlier, it was really bad. That was correct. Yeah, we don't have anything that's going to increase your physical defense. That's fine. We do need a better shield for you. So what? Physical 45 and magic 45. Okay, let's take a look at shields. We'll get the bag for Carol. No, not. There we go. I actually think we're not going to get the shield. We will get the bag, though. Oh, we don't... Do we have... Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Cool. And then we'll look at weapons. We should... I think we're okay on weapons. Honestly, I'd be surprised if there was anything glaring that we were missing that we could make. We don't want swords for Estelle. Either. Runeblade +1 though, baby. Never mind. I stand corrected. Oh man. These are all pretty huge. I wish you could directly compare with what you have equipped. I think this is what we do have equipped, though. Alright, cool. I am feeling especially good now with these options. Oh, interesting. Interesting. This just increases... Let's look at the skill info. Changes in art. Reduces the effects of certain physical elements is always good. This just increases physical attack, which is whatever. And we're still learning skills on the old thing, so that's fine. That's fine. Wow. Wow. High fatal tension. Enter overlimit level 1 when a fatal strike is used in a fatal strike chain of 4 or higher. Duration of the overlimit only lasts half the normal time. What are we learning? We've already learned all this stuff. Okay. Cool. Cool. Alright, let's get our vengeance. Are we ready for some vengeance? Recommend the base Ruby one for her to learn Crucible. Yeah. Probably a good idea. The art changes have been very, very good. And by art changes, I mean that one that changed Nurse to be even better is super good. But yeah, we can equip Ruby on. I think that was a good suggestion, Art Seraphis. Alright. Let's go kick some ass. We're feeling good. We have life bottles. We have attack power. We have much better defense. We have a party comp that we know and trust already. Place your bets. Alright, we only have... Oh man, we only have 27 minutes left. How long is the next section? Because I'd really like to get through it. Time for vengeance. Vengeance sounds like a minor, like a very minor health condition. I got vengeance. Can't come into work today. I got vengeance. That's what it sounds like to me. Okay. Save? 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 Did we just miss a save point in there before? There's a lot of dialogue hype in the dungeon you're going to, so it might be a tight fit. We'll try our best. I think if we go over a little bit, it'll be okay. We'll try our best. But I appreciate you informing me. We can skip this. We already heard it.
So...
Shh. Okay. No, we're going right to the fight. No random battles. That's magic lens, which we don't need. Here we go!
We'll destroy them in no time.
Alright. Prioritize the casters.
And another. Take this.
Of course you cast first.
This is power!
Yes! Yes, Carol! Get him! Okay. Good, good. See? This fight was fine. We're back in business. I think we can combo into the Shining Fang, into the Shining Dragon Swarm. Oh, we totally can. We can have crazy combos. Oh yeah, I feel like just that combo alone will carry us so far. Like we do 5 hits, we do Shining Fang, we go into Shining Fang Dragon Storm, and they're just...
Your legs are shaking.
They're locked down. That's awesome.
Yeah, I am.
Gah, 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 gah.
Man, that escalated quickly. Well, we're off to a good start.
So the mysterious group of people was the Imperial Knights.
But why did he attack us?
Maybe because they're doing something here that they don't want anyone to know about?
You mean, with that Blastia?
Maybe, yeah.
You said you were gonna come with us, so you better pull yourself together.
Okay, Rita. Have some sympathy. My
Watch
God.
out.
Estelle! What did you just do?
Don't take Estelle out of my party. We can't make it without Estelle.
Same as what she did in Heliard. Estelle's power took the air and made it dissipate. You've got to stop doing crazy things like that.
I'm sorry. I just thought about how everyone was in danger, and before I knew it, my power...
Her power is starting to unconsciously respond to her feelings.
That last attack came from that Blastia. It was aiming straight at us.
Which means that Estelle will end up using her power every time we're shot at.
But then... what should I...
Hey, you saved us, didn't you?
Yeah, if that had hit us head on, we would have been goners for sure. We should be mad at the fact that they shot at us, not that Estelle protected us.
We've sworn to settle Estelle's problems, along with the world's problems. Everything we're doing right now is towards that purpose. We shouldn't let the details get in our way.
But won't Pharaoh get mad if she keeps doing stuff like this? Whether it's by a Blastia or by Pharaoh, I don't want to be barbecued alive.
Come on, this is simple. We just have to do something about that Blastia, right?
That's right.
Let's pummel the jerks who are controlling that Blastia!
All right, let's go. Try to keep a low profile.
Okay, so chat, I have a guess on what this is gonna lead to and what we're gonna find as we investigate what they're doing with that Blastia. I have a theory. I will let you know if I'm correct. Or I may be completely wrong.
If you keep standing around, we're gonna leave you behind.
Long, awkward pause. Poor Patty, man.
Stay close behind me, Estelle. My magic will protect you if they attack with the Hoplon Blastia.
But you'd be putting yourself in danger, Rita.
We're all in danger, so relax. Or maybe you don't believe I can do it.
No. I'm just worried about you.
Well, I'm worried about you.
Those two sure have come a long way.
Their little fights were fun, though. Oh well, I guess this way's healthier for everyone.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hey, Peanut Gallery! Shut up, or we'll leave you behind.
She's still got a couple of rough spots to work on, though.
Dutz, thank you for the 17 months. Alright, I feel like there's loot over here. Maybe not.
Leave it to me!
Shining Face! Shining Dragon's
Man, everything's just linking together so well. Like, now that our combos are getting longer with Yuri, what's happening is that by the time Yuri gets done with his long chain, they're getting done casting a spell, and so they're just getting stacked right on top of each other, and the enemies can't do anything. And it's amazing. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Damn it! Alright, we're gonna try to hurry as best we can.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Oh, power that defies mine enemies! Oh, blade of noble light! Overpower even indestructible evil! Smile of wavering darkness!
Shining Dragon's Voice!
And deliver my enemies unto me!
Shining Dragon's Voice!
Our weapons are blades!
Good stuff, good stuff. How are we doing on TP and health? We should cook. We're gonna cook. How about that? That's just something we didn't do when we were shopping. We didn't think about ingredients. Which is too bad. Alright. Get you.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Ah, man. Sometimes I just mess up that last hit. Dude, these spells are ridiculous. These spells are ridiculous.
Let's go.
Excited for Outer Worlds? Oh man, I'm excited for Outer Worlds. That'll be fun. Alright. Going right to you, bud. Yeah, that's worth it. How are we doing on... Never mind. There's nothing down here? Ah! I feel like we've got speedrunning strats activated. Man, anybody who speedruns a JRPG, the focus that takes, the commitment, like the resets, like everything about speedrunning JRPG seems brutal. Nothing but the absolute respect. I mean, the same is true of all speedrunning, but when you're just doing it for hours and hours and hours, taking a little bit.
Not bad. Incandescent locust. Annihilate the vulgar before me. A blade of noble light.
Have you seen any Sekiro speedruns? I watched a little bit of them. I haven't watched like a full Sekiro speedrun, but I just checked it out a little bit. I should watch it.
What happens when I get serious.
I'm really curious to see the strats that people use for speedrunning. If you have any that you would recommend, let me know. Alright, before we get into this, let's cook again. We have no milk. And that was our greatest mistake. We did buy a bunch of gels, though. So we should be okay. Hopefully. We'll swap out the weapons after this. Good call, Sheriffus.
Prepare to meet
Check your fridge
doom.
for milk. God damn it.
And another! And another!
It's always the left one that goes first with the casting, which is interesting. Oh, we get him on the way down. Nice. Get off the stuff, please. We can also use over limit because you get it pretty quickly. That combo is just so good. It's so good. We've found our way forward.
Yeah!
Yay!
Now then, at least we don't have to worry about being shot at anymore.
We might have stopped the Knights, but we still gotta deal with this guy. He's not a Hermes Blastia, but the formula's been encrypted.
Care to explain in English?
Basically, without a key to decode the formula, we can't turn it off.
So I assume breaking the code isn't...
No, it's not easy. Even if I could break it, that would take time. Maybe if I...
I don't think this will take much time at all.
Wait! But you said...
Help!
What are you doing here?
Perhaps he is this Blastia's engineer.
No! I mean, I am an engineer and all, but I was just following orders! I swear I never wanted to get involved in something like this!
Undo the code and stop this Blastia now!
Yes, of course, right away!
I'm sorry for surprising you back there.
Huh. Duh. I knew right away you were only trying to make me jump.
Oh? At least that's one problem down. Now we can go to Myorzo once the weather clears.
No!
What is it?
Oh, another one.
Yuri!
What a badass.
I could use your help here, kid.
Should have known they'd have another one of these.
Yuri, don't tell me you did that to keep me from using my power.
Don't you think that was a bit reckless?
Indeed. Do you have a death wish?
This? This is nothing.
Yuri, I'm sorry. It was my fault.
Hey, you did the same for us before, right? Well, now we're even.
But
Estelle, perhaps a simple thank you would do best.
Thank you.
Moving right along. We'd better do something about that other Blastia.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to know... Hey!
Patty is having a bad day.
Fast, little bugger. We better catch him quick.
Please wait. Patty is...
Rita, I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I'll come up with something.
Yeah, but you said it wasn't easy.
As long as the knights aren't around, we don't have to worry so much about how long it takes. Besides, who do you think you're dealing with? I'm the genius mage, Rita Mordio. If it's me versus a Blastia, I'll win or die trying.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
What are you doing?
If we leave it like this, someone could use it again. I'll just make a few adjustments. I'm sorry.
Nothing
How many
shines
times has
quite
Estelle
so
said, "I'm
bright as
sorry"?
A young person with something they're willing to risk their life for.
For somebody who stood on death's doorstep, saying you'll do something or die trying isn't just a figure of speech.
Huh? Death's doorstep?
Didn't you say you almost died during the Great War?
Huh. Forgot I mentioned that. Well, only the living have the privilege of saying they'll fight to the last breath. Words like conviction and resolve don't mean much to a dead man.
You okay, old man?
Here I am, running off at the mouth. I get a bit sentimental when I start digging up the past. Come on! Onward!
Ready to go?
Okay, so we need to get over to the other side. Can we do anything else with this guy? Nope. Nope. How old is Raven is supposed to be? I think he's like, what, 35? You'd think the way that he talks, he's 60. 60 plus. But I believe he's 35.
Prepare to meet your doom.
Wonderful! Overpower even indestructible evil!
I'm just getting started.
Alright, here we go. Wow. Wow, okay. I just love seeing big number increases, man. Okay, so how do we get to that other side? Are we going the wrong way? Because it seems like there should be another path here. But there isn't, it's just this. How do we get over there? Strength of Cure spell proportional to remaining HP. Strength increases by 1.5 times with max HP. That's so good! Yes, medical boost. Thank you. Here we go. Okay, there's a little bridge. Nice, nice, nice. Got a little framey there. With that water. Alright, how are we doing on time? bad. We're doing bad on time.
You'll be gone soon enough.
We can get the... If we did a shining thing, we can get him on the other one.
This?
Nice.
I just...
Give me those levels. Please. Oh, there's... Oh, you. You jerk. Okay. There's a chest down there, though. You can see that there's a chest. Haha. Yes, the wraparound. Oh, I thought there was like a path that you couldn't see.
They got us from
But there
behind.
isn't.
This is
Damn it.
awesome.
This is not awesome. It's the opposite of awesome.
Knock him around and this is my style.
I think it's really cool that they show off the new skills in battle. Just like a great, like, hey, you got this. Doesn't that feel cool? I like that. But seriously, how the hell do I get that chest? That's gonna drive me nuts. Curse you. Excuse me, by the way. Sneezing. It's later in the area. Thank you, Ritz. Come now. It's going through your body! This does not like
I'll
slopes.
make this quick. Alright, let's try to time this. Oh! No, it was a little slow. You gotta go early. You gotta go super early with that.
Oh, flickering blaze, burn! You didn't think I was that strong, did you?
Cool. Ooh, Queen's Whip. Limit bottle. Oh man, limit bottles could totally cheese some boss fights as well. Yeah, we have a long way to go for that. But let's take a look at the Queen's Whip. Nice. No casting time with 1/8 TP consumption for novice spells. Only when HP is below 120 in TP. Yeah, no. That's way too situational. Increase physical attack by 10%. That, yeah, I think both these skills suck. It's too bad. You already have the items since you downloaded the extra packs? Oh, we don't even need to go there? Well, great.
Everyone, take cover!
Is everyone okay?
I'll live.
Me too.
This time the old man looks a little worse for wear.
Hey, old man, want to sit this one out? We can go on ahead.
If you leave me behind, there ain't any place else for me to go.
Come on. Even Yuri wouldn't leave you here for good. And anyway, you could always go back to Altos, couldn't you?
There's always that, I suppose. But they're, how do I say it? Not the same as you guys.
Oh, really?
Well, if you're okay,
He
old
likes
man,
us.
let's get over to that Blastia before it recharges and attacks us again.
Aye, aye. Roger that.
Waku Baku, thank you for the 4 months. But it's an unopened chest. It will sit there unopened forever if you leave it. Schrodinger's chest. No, no.
You'll be gone soon enough.
That's true.
Full power! Onward!
Was Was that Estelle actually casting a buff? So nice. So nice. Alright, can we... Nope. We gotta fight him.
Hold still. I'll make this
Have you
quick.
seen Squirtle in the latest Detective Pikachu trailer? No. And I'm offended at myself that I haven't. Squirtle? There's a Squirtle showing in the latest Pikachu trailer? Detective Pikachu trailer? What are we doing with our lives? We might have to pop that open during this very stream, I think.
Who's next? Shining Dragon Sword!
Holy power, come to me!
Shining Flame! Shining Dragon Sword! That's what happens when I get seared.
Estelle needs some TP. We need to buy more tents as well. Oh, did we not get the chest? I think we just zonked out there. Next stream, chat. Next stream, don't let me forget to buy ingredients. Ben just bailed the chest. We just made a mistake. We just made a mistake. It's okay. We'll go back. We'll go back. Virtual Self, thank you for the 15 months. Hey, life bottles. Oh yeah, holy... Yeah, I always forget about the holy bottle too. You're right. Yes, yes, yes. Haha! -ha! Oh. Ritz, you are the MVP of the day. But does it really prevent combat? You lied to me.
We do battle with all our might.
You liar! You know, I think I am. I want to say.
We're out.
I need to get. Oh, what? No! It doesn't. It doesn't. We played ourselves. Any games you got your eyes on for review soon? Yeah, I'm going to be reviewing Earth Defense Force Iron Rain. So, yes. Always be reviewing. I like that you can get that fatal strike in the air!
That's over.
There we go. Finally. The false holy bottle. Alright. We got to a save point, though. I think we're going to stop it there. And get some Devil May Cry going. Ugh. Get some Devil May Cry going. And maybe stretch a little bit. What do you say?